Hi everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about toxic generosity. And the reason why I want to talk about it is because in today's society, I feel like we value things that that I don't feel are valuable. So like things like vulnerability, being true to your heart, giving without expecting anything in return. All of these things I feel like are not valued in people. And I feel like one of the reasons why is because whenever somebody has been vulnerable with someone, or they have, given from the heart or things like that, it's been taken advantage of. So it's looked at as a sign of weakness. I don't personally believe that. I think that that is just the devil's way to put us in illusion and close our eyes to like the real truth. And it kind of justifies slights of action against other people and stuff like that, like, oh well, somebody did it to me, so I'm just going to go do it to everybody else. But I want people to be aware within themselves, like what to look for in terms of toxic generosity and why it is so important. Now, the purpose of the video is, like I just said, for people to see these things, but also to protect those wonderful things about ourselves, like innocence, like generosity, love and care and all those type of things. So toxic generosity, what is it? Toxic generosity is when somebody who sees value in you and they seek to benefit off of you, but they're the ones who are pretending that they're the ones who are generous. So they might do something small for you, but you can kind of feel within your gut that taking whatever that they're giving to you, you can feel in your gut that now you owe them. And this is something that it's like an unspoken agreement or an unspoken bond. There are people like that who, whenever they do something for you, it's like just saying thank you is not enough for them. It's like, well, I did this for you, so I expect you to give and give and give and give to me, right? And like I said, this is something that is like, it's like an intuitive thing. Like you kind of feel this unspoken agreement and you kind of feel guilted almost, like, or pressured into over giving to somebody that has given you something. It doesn't have to be small, like it can be something big too. But what I basically want to say is that there's nothing wrong with giving and taking from others, right? And not like taking, but accepting things from others. Taking is not the right word. But I want people to be aware of people out there who seek to manipulate by giving you something or pretending that they have something to give to you. And it doesn't have to be tangible, like money or things like that. It could be they pretend that they have a lot of love, or they pretend that, they have a lot of time for you or anything like that. But really, they see the value within you and they're seeking to take it from you. That's one of the reasons why I didn't want to use take, is because taking and accepting are two different things. But they use this as a manipulation tool to benefit off of you, or benefit off of people who actually really are generous and actually really do have a lot to offer. So they pretend that they do and do a small gesture for you to keep you around. And then because you are a good person, you're going to continually give and give and give and give. And it's literally like giving to a bottomless pit. And that person is never satisfied and never happy because they just want. They're not willing to give you anything. But I feel like it's an important thing to bring attention to, because people who take advantage of people's kindness and people's vulnerabilities, or they think that they're weaknesses, and I'm here to tell you it's not a weakness. Being vulnerable and being kind and being generous and having a big heart, those things are valuable. It's important that you understand who to give to, you know, but don't look at those things because somebody might have taken advantage of it at one point. Don't look at them like they're a weakness. They're not a weakness. You know, they are a strength. But you just have to understand and discern who will reciprocate back to you, or who has good intentions for you, right? So, like I said, this is something, the toxic generosity is someone who will give to you, but there's kind of an unspoken bond. It's kind of something that you feel intuitively that you'll continue to owe them no matter what. Just saying thank you or whatever is not good enough for them. So you'll know what I mean if you do get into these situations. So don't be afraid to, you know, to be vulnerable and to have a big heart and to be generous, but just discern for yourself who you're giving to, and that kind of stuff, because like I said, those people, they're very sneaky, they're very manipulative, and they literally seek to take absolutely everything from you, and most of the time they don't really have much remorse about it, right? Because they can be very hurt individuals themselves. But that's all I have for today. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.